This is how I mark up my score so that I can view the repeats and other special indications, tempo. So I want to be able to see things clearly and, you know, without perfect memory. This is what people do. First, sharpen the colored pencils. Colored pencils. Now, first in red, I'll mark the repeats. Something that's critical to structure. There's a key change right there. And then it goes back right here. And here we have the end of the piece. So we need to get that exposition repeat marked in. There it is. All right, so that's structural things for the first movement. Now some tempo things. We've got some retardandos and a tempos, like so. Maybe some critical rests on beat 1. Generally, these are not that big of a deal because it's very apparent that it's a rest because of the figure repeats itself so frequently. Like that. That was the development. Now because this one is precipitando, I might actually do it like this. Precipitando. And then we've got con fuoco. Gives a little bit of a fire look to it. And it might even do a little bit of that. Somewhat reminiscent of the Grieg cello sonata in some ways. And then we've got some nice pesante. Maybe with some carrots over them because that's how it is in the piano part. And I don't know why they're not like that in the cello part, except that they're all down bows right here. So that could be the case for that. Now on to the second movement, the romance. Romance. All right, first off, it starts in the tenor clef, so definitely make note of that. There's this huge phrase break where the piano gets the melody all by its lonesome. And there are no repeats, so we just go on like that. So we'll do a little bit of this, I suppose. But that's the end, so it's not that big of a deal. And now on to the finale, the last movement. I don't think there are any repeats. Make note of clef changes over here as well. So it goes back to tenor clef, and then it goes all the way in the bass clef, and we start in tenor clef again. I mean, again, it's not like I don't recognize these things that I'm playing, but it really helps just smooth my learning curve, speed it up, so I don't have to think too hard as I'm playing. And here's a term that I actually hadn't looked up yet. Fierezza. Con fierezza. So I gotta look that one up. Structural things. Un poco. This one. All right, this is cool. Into the coda. Get some exciting. But I love it when this happens. You know, Haydn cello concerto in D major, for example. Or even C major first movement, but D major last movement, when it goes to the C section in D minor. That's really crazy. We've got a double bar here. So I guess maybe the coda starts in here somewhere. Un poco animato. All right, that is what I do initially, and as I go along, if I keep messing up something or if I keep do some more marking.